Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to your Bocchi the Rock. Tonight we're on episode 10, which is really sad because there's only, 12? Yeah, that's okay. All great things must come to an end, but we still got a couple left, so we're chilling. Episode 9, what happened? Episode 9 was pretty, chill. I don't know if slice of life, I feel, is more like a decent term. Like, there wasn't any crazy musical, performances or anything like that. Which is fine. I'm fine with the slice of life. They were chilling. It was a beach episode, I guess, technically, right? Because they were at a beach for like 2 seconds, though they didn't actually like swim, which is fine. I think, it's maybe even better that way. I don't think I need to see all of them like in their swimsuits. I'd be fine with that, right? But like the normal appeal of a beach episode is like, because you get to see all the characters, like, you know what I mean, right? And I don't need that with the Bocchi crew. Like, I'm chilling. Yeah. Don't know if I should have brought that up, but it happened, and that's all right. So Bocchi's a black hole. That happened. The squad realized that they hadn't taken Bocchi out to do anything the entire time. So Bocchi was just like, she wanted to hang out, but she didn't want to tell everyone that she wanted to hang out. Good thing. What's the girl's name? Shima, something like that. Seika. Good thing Seika was there to help out. Also, shout out to the comments there were a lot of really good stuff in there. I'm not gonna pull it up because I'm lazy, but I do appreciate it. There was a lot of pronunciation stuff in there, and then a cool thing about how the songs are structured. So the last song that we heard, the last new song, we watched the full thing, right? Like the full song, and it was very Rio themed, and so Bocchi apparently is the lyricist for all the songs, but you could argue that her songs are inspired by the members of her band. So the first one, the guitar, Loneliness and Blue Planet, right? That's very her, right? That's extremely Bocchi. And then this next one is very Rio, which makes sense because she and Rio had that connection about lyrics and singing from the heart and all that. In episode 4 or 5 or something. And so she was kind of next up. Which means we're probably going to get 2 more songs, right? Because there's 4 members of the band. Okay, I can work with that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And so what that means though is that it's kind of put through the Bocchi lens, and maybe the songs that she writes, the most recent one, That Band, right? Both has to do with Rio individually, Bocchi individually, maybe a little bit, and then the parts of them that overlap, and that's what comes out of it or something. Yeah, something like that. Which is cool. So I'm really I feel like Bocchi and Rio have a lot to connect with when it comes to a song about them. So what about Bocchi and Kita, or Bocchi and Nijika as well? What could there be connections between the two of them that are expressed through this song as well? And we got a little bit the Bocchi Nijika conversation about what their dreams are. Of course, and also Nijika's family life, I guess I could say. Dead mom. I'm just gonna say it how it is. I don't need to sugarcoat. Really sad. Really tragic. It's dead. Yeah, dead mom, and then the father's more absent. That kind of maybe gives something for them to coincide on, but I don't know. Kind of a wait and see thing. And then the EDs as well are sung by and kind of in the spirit of each of the characters. So the first one was what? Who was the first one? Was the first one Bocchi? I think the first one was Bocchi. Wait, was it? I'm already forgetting. People told me. That's the wonderful thing about being me. My memory is not very good. The second one was Rio, right? It was Rio and then Nijika. I know this last one's Nijika for sure. Because how could it not? I'm literally going to pull up the comments. What am I scared of? There we go. I'm going to pull it up on my other monitor so you don't even get to see it. Okay, yeah. ED1, Kita, ED2, Rio, ED3, Nijika. Aha! So that means we got Bocchi coming up. Wait, that's kind of exciting, actually. I like it. Okay, Bog. Honestly, though, was there anything else to scroll through in episode 9? I didn't really scroll through much. I feel episode 9 was kind of chill, though, so I don't know if there's too much to scroll through. The key to Aura was too much for even Nijika to handle, which is pretty hilarious, actually. And, even Rio, right, who's kind of no man is an island. I mean, she's kind of an island, low-key, right? But even she was worn down, eroded down by the key to Aura. And just the endless energy to hang out with friends, which is really sweet. It's very sweet. And now it's school time, and stage performers are wanted for the Shuka Festival. Surely we're gonna have. Because I was kind of guessing if we're gonna have like a small like just Kita and Bocchi thing with this because it takes place at their school, or if it's gonna be the full group. Who knows? Honestly, it kind of depends if they're trying to like how much they're trying to fit into like these last 3 episodes. And when season 2 is season 2 a thing? It better be. It better be. Okay, episode 10. Got it up and ready. Notes are up. Headphones are on. Yeah, let's get this going. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, they need a full band. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. James Goto. Is there anyone else up there, or is it just her? I think it's just her. Good morning. Good morning, Bocchi. Oh, they're deciding their, like, cultural festival thing? Yeah. After the word unity. That's funny. A maid in Butler Cafe? Nice. Bocchi, you're gonna be a maid. Let's go. Wait, I want to do a grave cafe. That actually is kind of sick. Perform? Bocchi, they're talking about you. I like this music. Aw, middle school Bocchi. Oh! She's gonna do it. Yeah. Oh! You almost committed. You almost committed. You're telling me she spaced out and wrote all of this? Oh, this woman. Beat it out of you. Ha, ha! Well, it's over. That's crazy that she didn't even... Because that's gonna work as a submission because she's holding it. She's passed out it, she's holding the paper. So they're gonna accept the submission, bro. This poor girl. At least she... Like, I'm thinking, like, okay, she doesn't have, like, the confidence or... I don't know. She got too scared to, like, put the slip in, right? Well, I guess she doesn't want to be, like, lusting for the attention and whatever. But I think that's kind of rationalization for being too scared, right? And so they needed her to do it anyways. But you know what's, like, a positive change? That she actually, like, went there. I don't know. I'm just trying to cope, I guess. Also, somebody made a cool point out about the band shots in the OP, how, like, it's either just Bocchi on stage or just everyone else. Yeah, so it's just the 3 of them, and then otherwise it was just her. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. I guess she's kind of... I don't know. We don't get a full shot of them on stage. Yeah. Yeah, and then she's gone in the background there. I wonder if she feels like a disconnect between herself and the rest of the band, you know, that the OP is kind of trying to point towards. Good morning, Bocchi. Okay, dude, that's a funny Evangelion reference. I get that one. Oh, Kita! An unfamiliar ceiling, dude. Bocchi watched Evangelion. It's confirmed. Is it the paper? True. I, Kita is such a real one. She canceled him? Please. That's what we like to hear. Thank you. Okay, I gotta drink some Dr. Pepper. Oh, did she fake leave? That'd be really funny. No, okay. So you'll absolutely rock them. Yeah. What did she just open? Oh, okay. Aww. Hi there! Hi. Hi, Nijiko. I like how they're like paper cutouts, you know? Oh, she died again. Where's the nurse? Hey, nurse. Come on, man. She gets in the trash can after saying that. Uh, yeah. What's up, PA? PA's just chilling. Oh, you did? I could never drag myself out of bed in the morning. I mean, Bocchi, you can probably relate to some of that as well. You know. Exposed, exposed, exposed. Okay, yeah, so we'll get everyone performing there. Let's go. She's proud of her individuality, though, I'd say. Exactly. It's good for the band. Oh, thank you, Rio. Thank you. That is so sweet of her to say. Aw, she did. Aw. Aw, poor thing. Nija is so wise. She's an ascended monk. That's what the Dorito chip represents. That's her third eye. What is she doing? No, you don't hit the cupboard. Wait, the trash cans are blue, pink, and yellow. Is that a Bocchi the Rock reference? What is going... Oh, Bocchi. Okay, that's Bocchi there. I didn't even recognize her. Right, yeah. The undercover famous turnaround flip on the system. I got that. I feel that. That's kind of a dream, not gonna lie. Oh, Kita! Hello, Kita! I like how Kita also has her guitar, you know? And look, it's like black and white, yin and yang. Extrovert and introvert. Whoa. Picasso. Thank you, Kita. The scream. Wow, they getting crazy. No, her orbs are melting, her ice cubes. And she's in a coffin. Why do we have a coffin in here? What? It's no returns? Thank you, Kita. I mean, no, actually, don't talk to him. I want you to... Hey, what's up? Best character. Aww. Nichika is not here for this. Yeah. Thank you, Nichika. Oh, what's up, Kita? Okay, vampire. Okay, I need some drunken wisdom right now. Thank you. Oh, we gotta hear you? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Wait, bring Rio too. Yeah, bring everyone. I know Rio would want that, you know. Free tickets? Free tickets? Aw, oh, thank you. Oh, Nichiko, you're so sweet. Are you rich? Aw. No, she is. Nice. No, you look it. You look like your band's popular. Do they now? Merch? I want to buy your merch. Yikes. Okay. Why is she a cat now? She's become a cat. Oh, Rio's a cat too. Oh, because they're the same. They're both garbage bassists that don't pay Bocchi for their money. Yeah, understood. And now she's getting even more wasted. I'm fine with it. Get as drunk as you want. Actually, no, don't. Yeah. Yeah, what happened? Why do you drink so much? Let me help you. Who are you talking to? The coffin? Nichika's literally carrying her. Sick hack? I'm running that down. Nice. No, yeah, I'm actually so here to hear music. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, do not skip the concert. Shinjuku Fault. Oh, we're gonna meet the rest of the people from the OP, right? Look at her walk. That's my drunken. Oh, they're scary. Yeah, yeah. Nichika. What is happening? No, no. She's carrying around Hiroi. She's carrying around Bocchi. She's getting scared of the manager. Oh, you're cute. You're fun. What's up, Ginjiro? Yeah, what's good with you? Alright, Gin. There we are. I recognize Blonde, because Blonde's in the OP. I think they all are, but... Oh, you've heard of us? In fact, we are the members of Kasoko Band. Let's go to Shima. True. Whoa, you have a very unique voice. It's Eliza girl? Wow. Aw. Is she like... I wonder if she has a, an accent in Japanese. Like if Japanese speakers can like hear an accent. Kind of sounds like it. But I don't have a Japanese ear, so... NPC moment. Wait, where's Rio? Is Rio at the front? Rio's at the front. Oh, what? That's not the front, that's the back. Ah. The sound. I can close my eyes. Get the purest variation. Oh, nice. Yeah. Look at them as a group going to a concert. That's so sweet. Yeah, play it for us. Play it. Yeah, Kita, you're gonna be stuck in a room. Rio will lock you in a room. And force you to listen to it all. Alright. Wait, this is such a sick entrance. Bocchi, is this like a new genre for you? Oh, she loves it. Oh, we actually get a song, thank goodness. Whoa. Is this her first, like, great concert she's been to? She's being awakened, bro. I think she's getting high just off the music. Aww. Into the spiral. Aww, baby. I loved your show. I'm gonna have to listen to your lyrics. There better be a full song for that. There better be. You're comparing yourself, yeah. We just talked about that with the last song. That song, you know, or that band, you know? Aww. And so she started getting drunk. Piss drunk. To loosen her up. Yep, to loosen her up. That one I saw coming from a mile away. But that's okay. That's okay. Look, her eyes are open. You didn't even need alcohol. Good point. Underage drinking. Let's go. That's my Bocchi right there. Don't punch a hole in the wall. No. It's just a bit of drywall. It's just a bit of drywall, man. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Who is so hungry? Somebody feed Rio. Rio's got no food. Thank you. Is she being punished? Okay, you know what? Thank you, Nijiko. Oh no, Kita's gonna fall. Kita's gonna fall. Yeah. Kita can't. Oh, avoid a bassist boyfriend? Okay. But she's a girl. One fry. You better ration it. Aw, crumpled. Ooh, guitar solo, Bocchi guitar solo. Yeah. Oh, they're calling Kita by her like first name, right? Ikuyo? Is that correct? I don't know. I think so. I didn't catch that when she first said Ikuyo. Yeah, can you handle that? Maybe run it if she can handle it. Oh, she's gonna say no, but then we're gonna force her to anyways, right? Wait, Kita, talk to me. You better not have some crazy trauma too. Oh, she did it anyways. I felt like she was about to say like something sad, but this is much easier to process. Aww. Wholesome. Oh, you wanted Bocchi to perform. Oh, she's so hardworking. Wait, that is so sweet of her. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta pay Rio. Rio's actually scum, but she's my scum. Ah! Ah! Okay, Bocchi. Okay, Bocchi. Listen, just look at every trash can, right? Surely she's in a trash can somewhere. Cause that's like the Bocchi guarantee. Why is there a cactus? Also, the bow's funny. I'm just gonna watch the ED again. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Also, somebody, like, people have said in the comments, and then in the Discord they posted a GIF of like Kita flipping everyone off. I just had to say that out loud. It's just beautiful. She's about to do it in a minute. Like, it doesn't look like she's pointing. It looks like she's flipping everyone off. Where is it? Patience, patience. It'll come. It's just so... This is such a sweet, fun one. Which fits Nijika really well, right? Yeah, right here, right here. She goes a bink, bink, bink. It's quite funny, quite comedic. No man. I just want to hear Bocchi's song. I want to hear Bocchi sing. Like a full song, you know? Because we've heard her do like her little strums before, but we've never heard her like sing in a full song. So that should be exciting. I wonder if they're gonna do any of that in the actual concert. Like if she's gonna sing at all. Probably not. They're probably gonna just keep it doing Kita. Oh wait, what is this? Duodecimal Sunset. Bars. Okay, question though. Are we gonna watch are we gonna see the concert next episode or episode 12? It kind of feels like we'll do it episode 12, right? Because that's how, you know, like that's the climax. Okay, so this is another case of the classic Hiroi completely carries the entire game, right? Right when Bocchi needs, not even needs support, right when Bocchi's chilling in a coffin, like she's actually deceased. Who walks in the door? Who is our savior? Boom. She puts her little head over and says, "What's up, Bocchi? It's your girl." That's our girl Hiroi right there. And then we actually her song. I wanna look at her song. I'm just gonna play the song real quick, and I'm gonna just look at the lyrics the entire time. The visuals are really good as well. It was like the vibe of their music carries into the medium that we're watching it. Like all the psychedelic stuff. All right, a little back, And the shutter opening, that's actually so hype. It's also funny though, because like Bocchi analyzed it already, right? Okay. Spot the difference puzzles. It's kind of banger music. I do like this song quite a lot. I like her voice. I like Hiyori's voice a lot. It's very smooth and like silky. My life's run out of battery. I admire your philanthropy. Ooh. Meow. Hot and sweaty and close, you swirl around me. Okay. Eat some of my lye toast. I feel like it reminds me of like, okay. So, Up Late, Spot the Difference. I mean, that's like a that band kind of the same idea I'm thinking. Because this is from Hiyori's perspective. I think this is just like a song that ties Hiroi to Bocchi. Like, the thing she talks about in it, like with Bocchi in a minute, about how like she used to kind of be very similar to Bocchi in some ways, like that kind of loner archetype. And then she wanted to change, and then she drunk a little bit to loosen herself up, and then started performing and like, reinvented her character that way. Which I respect, by the way. Totally respect that. So, like, spot the difference puzzles, perhaps a, like, comparing self to others thing. A lost child beckons me to a land of dreams. So is that, like, the dream? Like, the child represents, like, the desire to perform, the desire to change, like, the what you dream of, what you strive for, all that kind of stuff. And so the child's like, yo, like, work for what you want, That's, like, the beckoning. Something like that. Which way is the way? I don't know what I'm doing. Drop out of school. Did she say she dropped out of school? I know. One of them dropped out. Or PA dropped out, but I don't remember if Hiroi did. Hiroi probably did, honestly. Poor Hiroi. And then yeah, like out of juice, but then thanks to the people around me, the philanthropy people, right? Like that is like what re-energizes me and gets me going. And then boom, bang, pog, party time. Eat my toast spread with lies. That's just I don't know. That's a crazy line. And then there's only one ghost and it's me. Ooh. There's only one ghost and it's me. That's just a good line. Yeah. Maybe like the full song, assuming it exists and is out there, will like give more context. So I'll hold off on a lot of that as well. And then Bocchi, what were you saying? You said something really good. The most amazing thing of all, is that the charisma line? Is her? Yeah, she is very charismatic in her own drunken wisdom way. Like, what's the kung fu trope of like the drunken master? That's a very Hiyori thing to me. And I love whenever she opens her eyes. Like, what a cool like mini detail to throw in. Like whenever she like gets dead serious, like when she's on stage performing. A couple times when she like speaks to Bocchi. Her little walk animation here, by the way. Look at her go. Dunka 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 dunka. Very funny. Yeah. And Rio's just, for somebody that is such like an introvert, she does care about how people view her. Like because she's intentionally like sitting a certain way to like to have a certain mystique about her, so that people see her and think like the mystique. So like. I think she's less of an island, as I've said. Like that's just what she wants to be seen as. But like in the same way that the performance when she bombed in her middle school performance, like she's still thinking about that, and that still kind of stresses her out, and that's like influencing how she's interacting with the squad even now. So it's like, as much as she wants to be like that loner archetype of like giga woman, do your own thing, like all that. She still is very impacted by people's perceptions of her, which is interesting. And, like, that makes sense because I think that's accurate, right? Like, there's very few people that truly are like immune or extremely resilient to the opinions of a lot of people around them, right? Or like people around them in general. So for Rio to actually like be trying to put forth an image, and that's what she's been doing the entire time, right? That's what Nijika said, is like 90% of what she says is just to like feel a certain way. And then Kita walks up and makes conversation because Kita want a piece of that Rio pie. Hiroi, you're such a real one. I love Hiroi so much. Look at her eyes. She has such pretty eyes, too. They look like an infinite abyss that I could dive into and swim around in. You know? I want to swim in your eyes. Yeah, let's maybe calm down a little bit. And then Kita is actually being phenomenal as well. So, like, I'm, like, a little... like, for her to, like, admit to lying, like, I appreciate her admitting to it, but it's, like, you know, you don't gotta, like... I don't appreciate... The lying is a little cringe, right? I'd appreciate if there's a bit more transparency beforehand instead of pretending that you're stupid and, like, using that to try to, like, you know... But it was, like, for, like, a decent reason of, like, she wants Bocchi to perform and, like, be her, like, Bocchi's beautiful self, like, in front of everyone. Which is also why she's, like, getting lessons from Rio so that she doesn't, like, intrude on Bocchi and lets Bocchi just focus on her solo and, like, focus on all that. So, like, I appreciate that. But, yeah, she wasn't really punished for lying because Bocchi was actually like, yeah, I needed the push. But I wonder if there's, like, a better way to give Bocchi that push other than just straight up lying about it, you know? But, it worked. It worked out, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. But perhaps a minor misplay from Kita. But Kita kind of a wild card, so I accept any minor misplays. I do accept those. Nijika is pure, and Nijika will never make a misplay. Rio basically is a misplay, and Kita's allowed to make misplays. And then Bocchi, of course, is also just continuously making misplays. But that's okay, because that's kind of the point. Wow. The misplay angle of analyzing the show? Holy. Falling asleep in class. Yeah, I do that a lot, too. I relate to that really hard. Yeah. Wait, what are these different cultural festivals? Theater play, whack-a-mole, yo-yo? Yo-yo? What are you gonna... Just everyone goes up on yo-yos? What does that mean? Stamp rally, photo booth, hot dogs? Hot dogs, pog. Maid, butler, cafe, haunted house, candy shop? Wait, so we're still doing a maid cafe, right? Like, you're not dodging that? Oh, that's why she's hiding! Wait, she's not... Wait, what if that's the case? That she's not at the festival because she's in a maid costume, like, somewhere, and she's hiding? That'd be so funny, actually. Please maid costume Bocchi. Please. There's one thing I need in life, and it's maid costume Bocchi. Yeah, Hiyori's... Man, Hiroi and Rio are the worst. I mean... Okay, the person that wrote Bocchi, what do you have against bassists? Who hurt you? Because surely, like, you know... What's it like? One's a pattern, two is a coincidence. I mean, there's only two bassists in the show, and both of them are little leeches. Little leeches. At least Hiyori's kind of makes up for it. Rio kind of makes up for it in her own way as well. Also, Hiyori's just drunk all the time. I like Eliza a lot. Eliza's fun. Lived in England till I was 18. Third year in Japan. Aw, you're so fun. I want to be in an Anisong cover band. Aww. Perfectly balanced. And look, they're like formed by triangle, kinda. Aw. Well, you four are balanced as well, I would say, Bocchi. You gotta, you know, look at yourself. Look inward, Bocchi. Look inward. Yeah. Okay, so this was like another good episode of Setup. Right. I really actually... No, the Hiroi thing was really sick as well. It wasn't just setup. We actually got some, like, good content there. And setup can be content as well, right? Like, nothing against setup. So, Bocchi has hopefully been inspired, hopefully to do... What's it called? Concert. Maybe we'll get to see Maid Cafe character, or Maid Cafe Bocchi. That would be wonderful. But other than that, like, I think we're kind of good. I think we're being chilling. So yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say about this episode. Episode 10. Really looking forward to the next 2 episodes, because we're most likely getting 2 songs, like a Nijika themed one and then a Kita themed one, which, I mean, they're definitely the more bubbly extroverted characters, so that might kind of fit the, not like Seishon or whatever the term is, but like that might be more appropriate and more broadly applicable for a cultural festival for like for the school. So hypothetically, we're going to be getting songs about them too from Bocchi's lens, so that should be pretty well fitting. Hiroi said she was going to the festival, right? So thank you, Hiroi, for continuously being like the best mother bird I've ever seen. Like, talk about adopting the introvert, right? Bocchi's been adopted by Nijika and Kita and Hiroi. I feel like she hasn't, like, I guess you could maybe throw Rio in, but Rio, I feel like they're kind of more on the same level. There's not like that adoption thing going on as much, but it's kind of like the extrovert to introvert thing is where I see the adoption thing coming in. Yeah. So Hiyori's basically the best, and definitely like top 3 character. So yeah, that's all I really have to say though for this episode 10. On to the next episode 11. Of course, if you made this far into the episode, I do appreciate it. Not that many people do, 9%, 8%, 7%, whatever it is you hear this matters. I appreciate you for that. Of course, if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, blah, blah, blah. Comment down below if you have anything to say, or join the Discord and talk to me or other Bocchi the Rock fans there. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this one. I'll be seeing you on the next episode. Peace.